Hello? Hello? Check? There we go. How are you doing? You know what's funny is I check every time to make sure that my mic is on now, because it's done that before. Didn't do it because I was in such surprise. Today's the day that it doesn't connect. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? I was talking this entire time you guys are rating, by the way. Emmers, thank you for being first. Tank, thank you for the raid. Hello, friends. How was your stream? It says you were just chatting. Were you playing a game? Or were you just chatting? But Boyd, welcome in. Wissery, hello. How are you guys? Still opening up Leorn board, so I can't give you guys a fist bump yet. But once it opens, you guys know it's coming. No way, love it. Love to hear. What were you playing before that? What was on the agenda? Today we are starting Final Fantasy X, my friends. So if you're a big Final Fantasy head, you might enjoy. But also, boop boop boop. Like, I'm gonna even remember to pause the music this time. Tank and friends, hello. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for the raid. If you guys would like a fist bump, please go ahead and punch your screen on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Wabam. Sea of Thieves, nice. I've only seen it played. Looks fun. It's the only thing that tempts me to get like any kind of Microsoft product. But I do not have, so I cannot. So I just appreciate it from afar. Hunted a kraken, found a shipwreck, fought Vesuvius himself. Ooh. Rescued Captain Jack Sparrow. Nice. All the booty. I figured we would raid over since my folks won't ever see me play this game. Hilarious. I know we've tried with JRPGs. I have played this game before, and so I think we're kind of just playing for the story. I think that's what I've decided, is that I kind of just want to play it for the story. I'll try to get some things that are kind of out of the way, but I don't know. I kind of just want to just hilarious. I kind of want to take a step back and just kind of be like, I just want to. We're gonna play it on normal mode, but like, I don't know. I'm just gonna kind of take it easy. Wait, but Tank, how does it feel to have a stream again and have internet? How does that feel? It's technically 10 is not my favorite. But I would rather play it for the story than for the JRPG grindy elements of it. Feels good. Nice. Best Biscuits. Hello. How are you? How are you, my friend? But TBH, I think 10 is like a classic, even if it's not my favorite. I think it's pretty much a classic. I mean, especially with it being the first one that had voice acting. That's what we're starting on it. Cargo, it's a very close. It's a Shiba. But thank you for those corgi bits. You can see it looks much more like a corgi, I think, on here. If you were to see it up close, you'd be like, oh yeah, it's a Shiba. But thank you, I appreciate it anyway. Tank, I'm glad that you have internet, though. That makes me very happy. I know it wasn't easy going through that, so... And we'll technically still kind of going through it, I assume. If they're still waiting to fix it until February 7th or whatever, which is super lame. But I was feeling I've been feeling like playing some Final Fantasy. And I know I want to play 10, 9, and 8 at some point. So we're starting with 10. I think it's the easiest to consume. Because it's voice acted. The rest will require me to do it. Though, I kind of want to play 15 again, too, so we'll see. Annoying for sure, but things are normal on the client side of TMG, so we good. Nice. That makes me happy. By the way, any thoughts on Microsoft Activision Blizzard? That acquisition? The Activision acquisition? I figured you would have like some thoughts maybe. 15 got a bad rep, but I really enjoyed it apart from the ending. Oh, I loved the ending. I think 15 at first didn't feel like a fan of Final Fantasy to me, and then it grew on me. I cried. It was wonderful. That's how I rate things by it was wonderful. I wept. But I enjoyed 15. But 8 is my favorite. So we will treat that one very well. We will play that. We won't 100%. I don't really 100% things, but we will play it a lot when that happens. But I'm excited. 10 is great. I'm excited to play 9. I started it and never finished it, so I don't really know what to expect. I've heard a lot of people like it. 8, I've played and beaten multiple times, and I'm excited to do that at some point. 15, I only did once, but it's kind of a long game, so I'm actually thinking I'm still waffling. I'm waffling on whether we should play it or not. I didn't play the DLCs, except for the first one that came out, so there would be stuff that I hadn't experienced. That might be fun to do, but we'll see. Oh yeah, we talked about it a good bit. Short version, Microsoft seems right now focused on giving people games and easy access to those games. So I'm hopeful that this acquisition will lead to more games, less foolishness at executive levels. I'm curious. I think you're probably right about that. I'm curious. Apparently Microsoft has been, in regards to this, has been talking to this more about the metaverse, which I am curious about. I didn't know if I should say curious, concerned, but I think it seems like there's a lot of talk on how this is going towards their plan for the metaverse. Well, I obviously didn't read enough. I'm not concerned. Oh, that's fair. Well, I don't know. I mean, the metaverse, I don't know. I think they also recently acquisitioned an NFT. Oh, now I am now concerned. Oh, I see. They recently acquisitioned an NFT like company, and so I think some people are also like, this isn't related, right? Right? Insert Star Wars meme of Anakin and Padme. There we go. It's like Natalie Portman. What's her name? This isn't related, right? Right? So I don't know. I think we'll see what their plan is. It could just be purely they are trying to kind of corner the market by, just buying every developer, or I don't know. We'll see what their plan is. I can't remember. I know Blizzard stuff. What does Activision do? What games do they have? Call of Duty? And apparently Candy Crush. That's something people have talked about randomly. I was like, do people still play Candy Crush? Is that a thing still? I thought that went away with like Mafia Wars on Facebook, but maybe I'm wrong. Though doesn't change that they acquired the studio, so now Microsoft will have some aspect of control over how these companies. I think so. I think you're right. I don't know. I mean, of Blizzard games, I think I really only played StarCraft, and very, 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 very casually. And I technically did play Call of Duty, one of them, recently, but it was but whatever was before Cold War. But that was just because my friends played it, so I'm not too affected by the merger, I don't think, at all. I imagine Candy Crush is still a huge cash cow. There are so many people over 50 with iPads. So true. You give them access to a device. You know they want their Candy Crush. It's all a ploy so Microsoft can flog Master Chief skins in Warzone. Joe Gade, welcome in. How are you, my friend? I'm doing good. We're currently talking about Microsoft purchasing Activision and Blizzard. There we go. Well, Activision Blizzard. Well, honestly, this next couple of years, I have a gift for you. Really, I am interested in what the next couple of years are going to look like in terms of gaming, especially with like NFTs on the rise and stuff. There are so many like, who was it? There was some company that was like NFT skins. Joe Gade, resubscribing.
Here it is.
Here it is. Thank you for resubscribing at tier 3. You've been subscribed for 5 months. Joe Gate, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. What a wonderful gift. We got a raid. We got a sub. Amazing. The optimist in me is hopeful that these companies will now share a unified vision towards making games. That would be nice. That would be nice. Hopefully, Microsoft, at the very least, cleans house a bit. And, you know, maybe gets rid of some of the the riffraff. Must be off, Boyd. We'll see you again later. Thanks so much for popping in. Sassy! Welcome in, Sassy. How are you? How's your day? Yeah, we'll see. I'm also nervous. Speaking of like games and NFTs and stuff, I am a little nervous. Speaking of Square, and no one has mentioned Square. Just that we're gonna play it today. That's the connection. Because I think they have mentioned interest in NFTs as well, and all I saw were memes from Final Fantasy VII, since 7 has like a lot of like the main characters talk a lot about like saving their planet, and so it's just like everyone was just like, Square, don't do this. So what happened with Microsoft and Activision? I've been seeing stuff. Microsoft purchased Activision Blizzard, so Microsoft now owns them. If nothing else, they can stop touching people without consent of the touch. Yeah, 100%. That would be great. That'd be lovely. Wouldn't that be lovely? Doing good. Today wasn't too bad. The rest of the week is going to be ridiculously long, just sitting there staring at the kids while they take midterms. Oof. Oof. At least, so you're just administering the tests? Do you have to do any, like, lesson teaching stuff? Yeah, Tang, I'm curious to see just what develops from this. Could be, like, it could be pretty much normal for everything, or, like, who knows? Or, Call of Duty will now strictly only be played in the metaverse now. Your main opponent is Mark Zuckerberg. I have not really looked into the metaverse much. I did read that the first impressions of the beta were maybe a little lackluster. Joe Gate, thanks so much for popping in, saying hello, and dropping a sub, even though you have to leave now. We'll see you later, but thank you so much for hanging out. I think I heard when, like, because there was a beta not too long ago. I think if you went, all there was an office building. Or like a building that was essentially an office building. So I don't know. Yep, they take the test during second and third periods. I teach the test of the day. But that's 90 minutes of boring. That's fair. Dang. Well, at least it's a shorter week, even though it'll probably feel longer. You only have 4 days this week, so that's nice. I mean, I'm no market analyst, but I consider that some level of competition might be removed from these companies, allowing room for more passion to shine through. That's super optimistic, I know. Hey, I think that's fair. I would love that. It'll be interesting to see how many of these games, because like Call of Duty will probably still remain cross platform. There we go. Oh, Pons! Final Fantasy X, let's go! We're talking about Activision, Blizzard, Microsoft. Currently. But we will be playing FF10 here very soon. And by the way, we're listening to Chocobo and Chill, the Final Fantasy lo-fi album from Game Chops. If they like money, they will keep it cross-platform. Yeah, 100%. I feel like most of those games will. Maybe like Spyro, because Spyro's owned by Activision, right? Is that also one? They might be like, I could see those maybe being Xbox exclusives. But so now you can get a Crash exclusive. I've actually never played a Crash game. The closest I watched Tank play the remake of the first one. Was that a remake or was that a new one? I can't remember. Oh, World of Warcraft. Isn't that owned by somebody? Is that Blizzard? That is Blizzard, isn't it? Is World of Warcraft still popular? I don't hear about it anymore and haven't really heard anything about it since I was commissioned to make a WoW cake years ago. I think it is. I think I've heard the player base has been on the decline. But there's also maybe a split because there is WoW. There's World of Warcraft, which you know of. But then there is WoW Classic, which is World of Warcraft, but it's not past a certain like update. So it's like some of the older people who enjoyed the older version of it can still play it or something. I don't really know much. I only played a little bit of WoW, but I've heard that the player base has been declining. But there's still plenty of people who played a ton. I saw the guys stepping down now. Wait. Who? Blizzard Activision people? Oh, no way. Crash is fun. I played through all 4. Okay, so maybe I don't know which one I watched. Since I don't know any of them. Oh, by the way, in this song, side note, you can hear, if you listen closely. Listen closely. Wait. You can hear Tie-dus laughing in the background, and I love it. I don't remember which one I watched you play, but I have never played or really seen any other person play them, so it was all new to me. It looked difficult. Shifting to mobile for food prep and house cleanup. Hey, enjoy that. Enjoy that, Tang. Thanks for being around. Yeah, WoW's on the decline, but the same subscription pays for both retail. Oh, that's kind of cool. You get both. From Blizzard, the guys under all the fire. That's fair. That's good. I'm glad they're cleaning up. The only thing I know about it is the shield or crest I turned into a cake. Don't even know which team or league or faction or whatever it was for. Wonderful. I only did like a trial of WoW. I didn't really. Again, we've talked about MMOs. It's hard for me to get into them. I've got that Korean MMO that I played when I was in like high school and early college, and that was it. just about. They need to clean out all the HR, because I blame them for all the, yeah, for sure. Yeah, that there's a lot of people that there's some restructuring that should happen. Probably on all levels, I'm sure. That was a super fun cake to make, and it came out fantastic, if I do say so myself. Nice. That's awesome. It was a shield? What was what was on the cake? Leads, HR, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure there will be a lot of restructuring and, I don't know, figuring out. I wonder, honestly, I'm surprised. Like, part of me would be like, if I were them, I would try to rebrand those sections. Like, I know they might still keep it, like, they might keep them still, like, operating and publishing under their name, sort of, even though it'll still be, like, under Microsoft. But I would sort of, like, like, rebrand those entities or something, or put the games just under Microsoft, or I don't know. It was a shield, I think. It was black and red and looked like flames. Interesting. I wonder, is that the Horde or something? I would just throw away all the teams. New WoW to be more like FF Online. Oh, interesting. I've never heard of Final Fantasy Online. Just kidding. I know if there's a few people in chat who, if they heard me say that, they would get very angry. They would get very angry at me. They blew up so much that they had to stop selling it. Interesting. Oh, that's right. I think I do remember hearing that. I can't remember what I was going to say. Something about MMOs. Anyway, I hope us playing Final Fantasy X slightly quells some of our Final Fantasy 14 apologists. Maybe not. Probably won't. They'll recognize some of the music, though. So many new players after WoW Fiasco. It's interesting. Yeah, I think I've heard a lot of people enjoy WoW Classic, but I'm curious if that split their player base much at all. Having like two different things. They were not built for that many people. Dang. WoW always looked cool. I think I started too late. And by the time I like started it, I was already like MMO'd out. I did play Final Fantasy 14 for a little bit, but I then stopped. It's just hard for me to get into MMOs seriously. I feel like, cause like even, so the only MMO I played was a Korean MMO called Ragnarok Online. And I think at first I played on the US servers for a bit, but then all of their code leaked, and so people started making private servers, and and so I started joining private servers because they would like up the rate of experience that you would get, and they would like drops were a lot higher and stuff, so it was like way more fun. You could progress way faster through it, and so it was like a much more enjoyable experience. There are still Ragnarok Online servers that are like private servers that people have kept up. I like the ideas. I don't like it for me. Playing MMOs, is that what you mean? Just like in general? Is there an MMO that you've played? Like a bit of? Yeah, I don't. I oftentimes like the idea of the world and like how players interact, but it's hard for me to like. I would rather play another game than usually play an MMO. Like, I don't know. Oh, this is Final Fantasy VIII. Love it. Not for me. That's fair. Are we talking about Final Fantasy? We are. Well, we were talking about WoW and MMOs. I share your sentiments. Yeah, it's just kind of hard for me to get into and like seriously get into. But Secret, welcome in. We're playing Final Fantasy X today. We're starting that today. I think it's just most MMOs, I think, they just require so much like attention, sort of, or like time. And I feel like I would rather spend that time playing like Animal Crossing or shorter games, or like something I can play in bursts. Look at New World. Oh yeah, is that the Amazon one? I haven't seen anything about that. Is that good? Is it good? Not that I hadn't heard anything, but is it good? Emma, you and Cheeseman should play Final Fantasy with us. By the time the team makes more content, nobody will come back. Oof. I never thought of myself as gamer enough for a game like that. I don't know if that's a fair limitation, but I get what you mean, though. It's way more like focused, maybe, and serious, pointedly focused on it. I feel like I don't know. It just takes a lot of time, I think, is mostly what it is. It's I don't know. I blipped then fell off when everyone hit the cap. Oh, that's right. You know, that's fair. That's fair. I think I remember hearing Strippin played it. He was playing it a lot, and I think he hit the cap. I'm pretty sure pretty easily. But like, I think he said it was fun, but that there is kind of like a point where you feel like there's just nothing left to do. You guys met on WoW over 13 years ago? That's amazing. I love that. What was I gonna say? I feel like it was something MMO related, but I don't know. Boom from Apex was streaming so much then he hit the cap. No more New World streams. Yeah, I don't think I've seen Strippin play New World since then either. I think everyone just kind of did that. But yeah, there was something about Ragnarok Online that just, like, it was very chill. Is a very chill, like, MMO to play. The music was really nice and pleasant. And, like, just kind of happy, I guess. I don't know. It wasn't very, like, intense or dark. There was, like, a lot of lore, but I don't think it was, like, too crazy. Ooh, get some Chicago sushi. I don't think Amazon really knows how to make games. They trying. They're trying. Opons, by the way, yesterday we were talking about making some video games. Of course, Stream Underdogs is still in the works, but I have a couple of ideas of some like some like indie games to play, or to make. But I don't know what I'm doing. Also, by the way, side note, it is their first game after all. That's true. That's a good point. I got my 3D printer to work. Everybody. I was handy yesterday. I had wrenches and gloves, and there was like soot on my face for some reason. Even though didn't involve anything like that. But it was like classic engineer, like, you know, they wiped their face and now there's like a smudge on their face. Anyway. But I replaced a part in my 3D printer and it works now. So it wasn't printing for the last like little bit, like for months. I've been trying to figure out what's going on. And I think I fixed it. I now need to just do some calibration stuff. I tried printing a base and it didn't. It mostly worked. I think I need some like a glue stick for just to fix things. But anyway, I will say it was difficult The guide that I followed, which is like I watched an official video of how to replace the hot end, which is where like the filament comes out onto the plate. They made it look so easy. They're like, oh, it's easy. You just unscrew these things, you pull on these cables, and then that's it. And then you just switch everything out, and then you put it back, and it's great, wonderful, easy peasy. Not the case, my friends. When I opened up there's like a box that surrounds the hot end. It's to keep, there are fans there, but it's also, I think, to keep anything from touching the hot end because it gets very hot and could burn something. Opened it up and I noticed that all of my cables had been hot glued to like the connectors that then connect to like the board of stuff. I don't know what it is. A chip? No, it's probably not a chip. It's the green. You know the green metal thing that's on like computers that then they have like boop boop boop. They have like little things on them. So so the fans and like the hot end and all that stuff are connected to that little thing that you see in computers. I'm very good with hardware. Can you tell? Like a circuit board. Sure, why not? That sounds right. That sounds right to me. And I don't know. I don't think it's the motherboard. Because I think the motherboard is like inside of the machine. This part is a very small piece of that. I mean, maybe it's all, I don't know. I don't know how that works. Don't ask me. But anyway, so the cables and stuff were hot glued to the connectors that connect to the circuit board, motherboard, whatever it is. And punch lasers! Welcome in. How are you, my friend? How are you doing today? And so I had to tear off the hot glue. Did I say super glued? It was hot, or like glue gun. That's how it was connected. So I had to rip all of that off very carefully, and then try to remove the things. And I almost thought I broke it. You're back at work? Oh no! Oh no! How's work going? I'm doing good. I'm telling everyone about yesterday. I fixed my 3D printer. I'm telling the tale. So here was the issue is so like even though I was able to peel most of that like hot glue stuff off, there was still glue on the in the inside bits that I couldn't really see. And so it was like impossible to remove the cable from the connector, which is connecting it to the little motherboard, circuit board thing. So, I was pulling on one very carefully. I even tried getting I have multiple pliers. And so, I was trying to push it up with one, like the connector, and then trying to pull the wire out with the other. Eventually, that was not working. Thank you for the alert, my friend. I hope work goes good. Eventually, I had pulled it so far out that, there was now a gap between the connector and the circuit board, whatever it is. And I was like, I'm afraid I'm breaking this. And, I rewatched the thing. I tried messing with the cable connectors more, trying to see. I got a little, a pin to see if I could try to, there are some holes in the connector where you can see, where the wires go. And I was trying to see if I could move the pin on the inside to see if I could scrape off some of the glue in there. That wasn't working. Eventually, I did find another a thread where they mentioned that their machine was also hot glued, and everyone just said just to pull the whole connector out of the circuit board and it'll be fine, and then you should be able to put it back. So basically what I was doing was okay. with some force, I was able to... It scared me as I was doing this. I'm like, I'm going to break this, and I'm going to be so sad. With some force, I was able to get the whole connector out. I did break part of the connector. Cool. But luckily, when I put it all back, it was functional. It turned on. It worked. I did have a problem with when I put everything back. So one, I think the first time you turn it on, there's a little bit of smoke, and it made me a little nervous at first. But also, I had somehow disconnected the fan, and so I had to open it back up, mess with the cables again. But now it works. I left it running for most of the night. It was like printing. And then when I noticed a big error this morning, so I stopped it. And so I need to change some things. But, whew, don't you love it when you find someone that tells you that you aren't making it worse? I know. Well, I don't mess with a lot of hardware stuff. I mentioned this yesterday. Really one of the most technical things I've done is, I think I've changed out the RAM in a computer, and on my PS3 I had to fix the disc reader, and that's it. And those I followed guides. Working on the Mac wasn't that difficult, so it was just it was just, I'm not used to that stuff, and so I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't like touching components because I feel like I'll just break it. But yeah, I'm glad I read that it was okay. I was still sort of I hope I didn't destroy anything by just ripping this out, as well as again the connector that I think really is just there to make sure that the cable stays firmly connected to the motherboard, circuit board, or whatever. I don't think it has any other reason for that. Part of it broke off, but the part that actually touches the circuit board was still there, and was still fully intact. It was just some of the extra casing. So, but I was a little afraid. I was like, oof, I hope I didn't just mess this up for realsies. But I feel like that's probably something that's easier to replace than accidentally breaking, I don't know. I was just afraid I was going to, rip a wire that I wasn't supposed to, or... But it seems to work now. So I'm going to be printing some things and testing some things, and hopefully... Runner!
My Fab FF.
My Fab FF! We'll be getting into it soonish. I'm excited. I'm excited to play. Oh boy.
Ha 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 ha.
There's actually a song we were listening to. It'll play again. We're listening to Chocobo and Chill on repeat. There's a song that plays where you can hear Tie-dus laughing in the background. It's amazing. I will be printing some things, and anyway, it should be fun. And hopefully, when we do the mini painting stream, which will happen for us reaching 800, we'll have a base. Also, I just need to print it off. I need to make sure that it prints well. You may be like, oh wow, Jet, you still are at 800. That's nice. Well, it has gone up and down a lot actually since even off stream. We have had people unfollow, and then randomly some new people have followed. So it's all evened out. So I know it looks like it's been stagnant. There's been a lot happening behind the scenes. Oh wow, Jet, you're still at 800. Gosmo, how are you doing? Reaching 100, love it. What was I gonna say? But we will do a mini painting stream, so if you're into that, that only happens when you read. I know, it's so funny. Well, that day actually, I think we had somebody follow and unfollow just to get to the 800 thing, because literally, they followed this number updates really fast, faster than anything else, and so They came in, followed, and then they didn't really say anything except for maybe hello. And then the number dropped back down within like 2 minutes. I was like, cool. Or maybe someone was watching. They're like, I don't like this. I'm not here for this. I forever changed GGG's name to Gosmo. Why did we start that? I forgot what happened. Oh, wait, because, yeah, you said Gosmo. That's right. Is a typo. How many times does bad game Gizmo need to follow? I don't know. Just say the word sketchy people following and unfollowing. Gonzo is a typo. You're right. I totally forgot. It was a typo, and then it just has become a thing. It's kind of a fun nickname, Gosmo, even though it's literally the like same amount of letters and and like syllables. It's not your fault. Anyway, no. It honestly doesn't matter. I've already changed the goal to 850 anyway, so we're already there. But it's funny to me just watching it. Sometimes because I've been trying to remember to change my title and description and like live notification the night before a stream. And so usually I go in and I'll also double check some of my settings and stuff. But then I'll so the other day I went in and I noticed, I was like, that we had lost a follower at some point within the, yeah, I think even while I was off stream too. So I was like, oh dang, they like sought me out and unfollowed. They're like, let me look him up and also remember to unfollow this guy. Oh no, you're great. I think that was, I think it's typos happen all the time. I have never made a typo in my leave. Also yesterday, by the way, Emmers, you'll appreciate this. Or last night, I guess, I had, very toxic League player playing ARAM who was getting so mad that I did not know how to play as Talon. I have I've pretty much never played, maybe once before, but I don't know him. I also very rarely play assassins. I think Pike is the only assassin that I play, and I feel like he plays pretty differently from most of them. Or at least I play him very differently. I always hook somebody, and then I hope that my teammates will attack them. I usually back off after I have hooked somebody. But anyway, Talon is super melee and up close, and I feel like you have to know what you're doing, but I don't even know what his abilities do. And toxic League player, no way. They were real mad. Because they went AFK. This one player went AFK for a bit. And we were doing so bad. We were mostly melee, except for the player that went AFK. And the other team was pretty much all AP burst mages. Just about. So Nidalee was just landing all of her spears and just destroying our health. And there were other, I can't remember who else was there, but it was just they all had a ton of range. And so anyway, I tried to forfeit the game, and which, if you guys don't know, you have to put it to a vote, and if it's a majority, you surrender. But I was I started the surrender and was we're 4v5. Caitlyn's AFK. Just let's just end this. We're not gonna win this. And then 2 minutes later, Caitlyn came back and was so mad that I called her out for being AFK, and then proceeded to just be you are so bad at League. And I was I've literally never played as Talon before. And they're it takes 30 seconds to read the abilities. You should know. And I was hey, if you can be good with a character after 30 seconds, then you are a much better player than me, but I cannot do that. I was like, I cannot do that. Sorry about it. Well, Jet messages the people who unfollow him to say, "Hey, buddy, thanks for the follow. Glad you're." Wait. No, I wouldn't do that. I do know some people who do that, which I recommend not doing that. I guess so. Side note. This is an aside. There is there's like a bot that you can get if you're a streamer. There's a bot you can get that will tell you live when somebody unfollows you. Don't do that. Don't be that guy. Like it gives you the name of the person and whatever. Don't do that. Don't be that guy. One, I can't imagine how defeating that would feel. To be like, so-and-so has unfollowed. That's probably amazing for if you're a huge streamer. Just, I assume if you're like one of the top streamers, it's just like, always going. It's just a constant flux of like people following and unfollowing. You're calling people trash again? No, I wasn't. I didn't. One, I've never called anyone trash. Opons, but they were calling me trash again. And, but I was like, I've literally never played. I'm trying to play. I didn't go AFK. They were like, I was getting ready for work. It's like, don't play. Don't play a team game while you're getting ready for work then. Jet can barely call people a bum. No, just kidding. Don't pay. No, don't play. Jet 2022. Anyway, I was reading though, on the Twitch subreddit, I was reading a thread where somebody was like, is it normal for a streamer to, like, I guess basically what happened is they unfollowed a streamer and the streamer like messaged them immediately and was like, they were like antagonistic, not just like, hey, how are things, like, it's like, is everything all right or did something happen? They were like, why did you unfollow me? Like they were more like angry and upset about it. And I was like, oof. And so I was kind of like, whatever bot this is, I think the bot does multiple things, so like you can still use the bot if you need it, but don't like, for your own health, please don't get the notifications where it tells you if someone follows immediately. If you unfollow, please write me an essay. Well, actually, I think. Wait. Oh no, it says is it if you unsubscribe? I think if you unsubscribe, it'll tell you can put in like a Y. I guess probably not for if you unfollow. I feel like that would make me want to unfollow them more. Yeah, I think that's what ended up happening. Like I have messaged people if I haven't seen somebody in a really long time. I've messaged someone just to be like, hey, how are you doing? Like, just wanted to, just noticed that you haven't been around. Just wanted to see how you're doing. I think that's different than this. Apparently, the way this person framed it is that the person was like more like upset at them and sort of like, I saw that you unfollowed me. Why did, like, it was more of like a aggressive approach to that, and I think that's not very good. I had an Apex game where my teammates were being so toxic with each other. Then we won the game. It's the worst in rank since you get a penalty. Oh man, that would be so bad. This happened in Overwatch every now and again. Yeesh. Backspace Gizmo. Yeah, I kind of, when in a game like Apex, if my teammates are being toxic, I am sort of like, I hope we don't win. I hope we don't win. I don't want you to get the satisfaction of getting a win here. I get vindictive, I guess. But with League, I was like, I don't. Oh, well, and then what was funny, I was like, I think I said something like, Apex is, or not Apex. I was like, ARAM is supposed to be chill or something like that. Like, I was like, Apex is the chillest mode. Like, let's all just chill out for a bit. And they were like, ARAM hasn't been chill for 10 years or something like that. And I was like, what? I was like, then you should just play ranked. If you're going to take it this seriously, our characters are literally randomly assigned. So I don't know what you expect. You can't expect people to be good with every character. Anyway. Jet with the ultimate toxic strat, self-sabotage. People need to chill. Yeah, 100%. It's also like, again, we've talked about this. I know we told you. ARAM is like, it's unranked. The characters are randomly assigned. It's like it has even different skills sort of than not the abilities are different, but it requires different skills than like the normal game because it's only team fights basically. So it's like a good place to learn, I think, the different legends because you're forced to play legends that you don't normally play. But it's like not good to learn some of the mechanics like last hitting minions and stuff because everyone's like you're just a bad place to practice that, I guess. And mode feels 100%. And the games are shorter. Like there's no reason to get upset. I was just like, oh my gosh, these people. It's like this is why League is bad sometimes. I always feel like your background is like a spyglass, the rounded out frame, but it's just the floor rounded out. Oh, I could see that. Yeah, totally. Oh, it does look like that, doesn't it? Because even like the tree is kind of, or the tree over there is like kind of curved as well. That's interesting. Yeah, it's interesting. I actually need to make a background for Final Fantasy X. I've decided I'm gonna do that one of these days. But anyway. Will it be Tie-dus? It should be. I need to see if someone's made a Tie-dus outfit, and then I can have like my character laughing in the background. No, I can't unsee. No. Blue Badger update. He has one arm and one leg. He's lucky he has the one arm. It was extremely frustrating to make. Oh, do you think it'll be easier the second time around? Or like for the second appendage? I had someone unfollow me while I was doing Halo Infinite, which was a good amount of my combat. Which a good amount of my combat community is about that. But the guy was like, "You do other games?" No, I'm only about the chaos, and then unfollowed. Oh, okay. I mean, it's like, that's fair, I guess. It's like, it's like, okay, I guess I'm not gonna, like, yeah, if some people only want a certain game to be played, it's like, I mean, like, well, you're gonna be unhappy here. I'm sorry about that. But it's weird to say that, I think. I would, if I were to unfollow someone, I would never say, hey, I'm unfollowing you, by the way. I would just unfollow them. That seems to go out of the way and be kind of toxic. I mean, like, for sure there are people who have watched me who I'm like, there's no way they would enjoy my stream. There's plenty of people who wouldn't. And I think that's totally fine. I think there's probably plenty of people who there's a streamer for everyone out there. I'm not gonna be. I'm a lot of people's fourth favorite streamer. So, but, so yeah, part of me is like, yeah, I'm not gonna be everyone's fit, and that's totally fine. I'd rather have people who like, enjoy being here and love hanging out and chatting and sometimes playing a game, and hopefully my personality and theirs meshes. Some people might not either, but it's just funny to me. I don't know. I think I don't know. The internet's a funny place, friends. I know. I can't wait to see it too. I plan on doing it a bit differently, so hopefully it's less frustrating. I come from the streamer, not the game. Yes, Sassy, I love that. You see, same. I mostly watch, like, Dex Bonus. She's a very variety streamer. Like, sometimes she often only plays a game once. There are some games where she will play through to completion, but it usually takes her a while to get through a game, so she only does it every once in a while. But, like, she's played every Sherlock game. She plays a lot of puzzle games and indie games, and she'll usually complete those, but there's plenty where she'll just try out a game on stream and then sort of decide later, I want to do this or not. She completed Disco Elysium, though it took her, like, a ton of streams to do it. But same, like, there have been plenty of games that she's played where I've been like, I'm not super interested in this game, but I enjoy her personality and how she, like, plays through it, and so it's like, that can be fun. I much more would rather watch someone for their personality and stuff than the game itself, usually. I've sought out Animal Crossing streams, but that, I think, is because Animal Crossing streamers, I think, tend to lend themselves to being more chill personalities than, like, the super hype, though that's not always true. Welcome in, FAC. That's not always true. There's certainly some hype Animal Crossing streamers, but I think they tend to lend themselves for being more chill. Streaming always sounds hard to me. That's fair. That's fair. It can be. It's very fun, I think. But some people have an easier time than others, so I don't know. Let's see. Something about the director of your project leaving. Oh, yeah, he's not my director. Fair. I feel like a good streamer will build a community like that. I think a good amount of your own community are streamers, and such varied streamers that we will sit in each other's streams for each other. Yeah, that's so true. That's so true. But sad to see him leave. He was an OG. Nice. Is he going off to, like, another project? I'm good. How about you? Like, I think Gizmo and I have such polar streaming styles and game selections, but I love how... Yeah, totally. And I think that's wonderful. I think it also helps sort of, like, it introduces me to certain games that I would have never, like, sought out. Gizmo has been playing, like, Metroid and Castlevania, and I think I only played the first Metroid game. Oh, I thought it was yours because the article mentioned a secret Respawn game. Ooh, multiple secrets? Multiple secrets? Yeah, there's, like, let's see, I'll play literally anything. Right now, we just do Metroidvania games once a week, which adds up. That's fair. Lots of secret games. So that's good to hear. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I think I mean, I watch people for their personalities because I like them or feel like I can gel with them a bit. Versus, like, I don't know. It's hard for me. I don't know if there's many games I would watch purely just to watch them play. Like, even though I mentioned, like, seeking out Animal Crossing streams, I hop around and try to find then, like, a good personality that I like to watch. Because, like, I don't know if I would just care about someone's island apart from the person. Does that make sense? Like, I love Animal Crossing, but I don't think I would watch a streamer if I didn't have an investment, I guess, in their personality, I suppose. So I don't know. But there are plenty of people who just love watching a certain game, so I don't... there are different types of personalities for that stuff anyways. But I know, I mean, I like, one thing that's interesting is, granted, I wouldn't necessarily recommend the Twitch subreddit. It's kind of, what's the word? Like, an echo chamber. It's definitely an echo chamber for sure. And so, I wouldn't necessarily recommend it, but it is interesting sometimes people talking about what's difficult for them, because sometimes what's difficult for some people will be much easier for some others, and just sort of balancing, you know, finding what works for you. But yeah, streaming can be difficult sometimes. I will seek out games, but I'll say for the streamer, I will seek out Resident Evil 2 games, but I've seen streamers output me from watching them play it. Yeah, that's fair. That's totally fair. And I think, yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think, kind of like what we were saying, like, there are plenty of people who will stop in and maybe check our channel. I think we have a wonderful community. I think everyone is welcoming. I think there are plenty of people, though, who will be like, oh, this guy is not very hype. He is not very exciting to watch. So maybe I'm not as interested in that, and I think that's totally fine. I think that's just... The people who will, like, come in and like this, they'll end up liking it, and they'll stay. The people who like this sort of, like, chill stuff will kind of stick around. And you never know, I might surprise them with a giant vaporwave man in the background stomping through a city. You never know when that'll happen. I enjoy watching others play games I know I will never play. If it's a game I will play but haven't played yet that I typically about. Yeah, totally. I do that too. I'll lurk in people's streams when they're playing a game that I am interested in. Because I usually like to play too. I like this channel. I try and tell anyone I watch my new pods. That's so nice. Thank you so much. That's so nice. Thank you. I've seen here people filter in as each different game is played, and then they'll stay for the community and the streamer. Yeah, totally. I'll be like, let's go. Here's this guy's chill. Nice. I see. I like that. I like that. I enjoy. I think part of it is. I don't think, honestly, I don't think I am too different than I am here than I am in person, because it's hard for me to pretend to be anything else. I may be at times a little more heightened than I normally would be. I probably talk more while playing than I would if I were alone, but generally I don't. I'm the same. So I think I think that's helped me stream for as long as I have. I mean, there are plenty of people who have started after me and have ended before me, like stopped streaming altogether. And I think it's just a burnout. I think that's helped me with burnout, is just being myself. But I could also see people be like, oh, this is like this is maybe less entertaining because of that, if that makes sense. Like, because it's not like a show, sort of. It's not an act, really. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, I don't like being spoiled, and I try not to spoil games for my community. I tend to stay away from certain new releases for this reason. That's fair. I never know how to balance that, because it's like, part of me is like, I want to play a game, and if I'm playing it, I might as well play it on stream if I'm like super excited about it. But also not wanting to, like, I know, like, for example, Legend of Zelda will be coming out this year. I'm like, I will probably play that on stream. I expect those streams to be very quiet because I feel like most people who want to play them will probably not be here for those. So I'm like trying to figure out how would I navigate something like that. I don't tend to play new releases, so I don't know. Eastward was an exception, but you see what happened? Amazingness happened. Gosmo. I talk to myself IRL just as much as on stream, sometimes more. I don't typically. I think I'm pretty quiet. I'm pretty quiet in general, I think. I think I'm sometimes surprisingly quiet. Unless I'm in like a very small group. But when I play games, I don't generally verbalize things. So that was one of the things that was like new for me when I started streaming, is being like, what do I talk about? How do I address this? And then I like started watching people, and I started to learn what I liked, what, like, when people were talking, what did I like versus what I didn't like, I guess. And so I've tried to adapt that, but sometimes I don't know much about what I'm doing to add much value, so I don't know. In some cases, I talk to myself more IRL, because on stream I'll hold back like words. Oh, don't say that out loud. words, hilarious. Easter was an exception for me too. What a wonderful day though, Gizmo. I'm literally playing a game alone, talking, and my husband enters the room, pauses, and then says, "Are you talking to anyone?" I'm just like, no. Amazing. I'm debating streaming the rest, which is why I haven't played more. You should. I've thought I want to replay it already. I think I'm gonna not on stream. I think it'll just be me, but that's why I'm happy you gave the heads up when you played Psychonauts 2. I could pop in for the just chatting part and not spoil the game. Emma, yes, I'm talking to me, myself, and I. Would you like to meet them? Well, that's funny because I'll reference myself as my twin as well. Hilarious. Hilarious. Yeah, I will say like random things. I'll quote something out loud to myself. Like, I'll be thinking in my head, and then if I think of a quote, I will say it out loud. Like, if I am chuckling to myself, and like, lol, this movie quote is related, I will say that out loud. I think that's how I usually do things, but I'm generally like a very, what's the word? Judge, Judy, and Executioner. Yes. Yeah, exactly. I'll say that out loud. Did I mention that Mr. Panda bought me Eastward? Now I can play it too? Yes. That's amazing. Love it. It is honestly, I think, one of my favorite games from last year. Like, it is so good. Wait, is that a band? I think we were quoting Hot Fuzz. Have you ever seen Hot Fuzz? It's so good. Such a well-made game. I loved it. And the music was so good, and the mood, I make a lot of noises. Secret has seen the side of me in Discord. As we prep to both go live, I'll do mini composing and brainstorming in my head. 24/7 can't turn it off, and I'll vocalize some notes and rhythms. That's amazing. Okay, no, it's definitely a Hot Fuzz line. Oh, okay. They could be a band name, though. I know, Opons. I don't get it. Also, I should show you guys. So there is, the Eastward stands will appreciate this. There is that, website where it's a lot of, like, avatar makers. Chucklefish. Somebody, or, well, I think it's the, uh-oh, I see Critical Role is trending on Twitter. Do we bet it's good or bad? They made one for Eastward. And you can make your own character. And I'll give you a link to it, but I'll also show you the one that I made. So if you guys want to make your own, Eastward character, boom, there you go. That is the link to that, I think. Wait, double check. Yeah, it's on Picrew, but here's the one that I made. And honestly, it looks, I would say, as close as I could try to make it. It was like, I tried my best. There was only one kind of like headband type thing, and so I didn't use it, because it didn't quite work. But the rest of it, this is as close as I was able to get, but I think I love it. Let's see. I'm loving Katamari Damacy. It's my first Katamari, and I needed this after Indivisible, I bet. I also actually picked up Katamari in the eShop. It's like, it was on super sale. I'm gonna start a death metal band that only does covers of Lisa Lisa and Cult Jam. I'm calling it Lisa Lisa Cult Jam. Love it. That's amazing. I think, because of their new D&D, but whew, all good. Okay. Is that you? I tried my best. It's using that link that I posted. I'll post it in the Discord as well. If you want to make your own Eastward character, you can make it there. I'll post it in the Discord. What is it? General Gaming? I'll put it under General Gaming. Eastward character maker pit crew, I think is what it is. Whoop. You can make your own. They have like pre-made assets, and so then you can choose like hair and like facial features and stuff. I tried to get it as close as possible. They didn't have like a ton of options, but they have a beard, which I mean, come on, that's great. For Mr. Payne's birthday in 2019, I got him a Katamari plush. It's so stinking cute. Oh, I bet that's adorable. The blue avatar cosplay. Oh my gosh, no thank you. Axiom makes the strangest subset of noises pre-stream. Amazing. You can say farts here. I love it. Just, he gets gassy before stream. It's okay. Happens to all of us. Anyway, I love Eastward. I keep on, if you guys follow me on Twitter, you'll mostly see me liking and retweeting Eastward fan art that keeps popping up. And Twitter has now recently, they realized that I really like Eastward stuff. And so I think anytime there's like a fan art or someone has mentioned Eastward in a tweet, it's usually like it'll show up as like a recommended. And I'm always like, oh, like, retweet. Jet cat scat style. That was fun. That was a fun day. I posted it in General Gaming. They have a lot of like options too. I wish that's more of almost like Mohawkish, which was just like slightly off to the right. They didn't have that. But you can select like front left side, front right side of hair, back side. It was like there was a lot of like options there, but there's also some like, apart from everything else, there's something that's very like vaporwave adjacent to this, not like vaporwave specifically, but like I don't know, there's something about it that I still really like. Anyway, but when I saw that they had it, I like immediately went to the site and like made it. If you've never used Pit Crew before, it can be kind of hard to use. It's also mostly in Korean. But you can kind of figure out which buttons to press based on like highlight. And if you're on your phone, you have to swipe through the menu of like, there will be like face shape, eye shape, eyebrows, whatever. You have to swipe through that list, like scroll through it, to get to the other things. And then there's a button to save. Or there's like a button that then like polishes it and then gives you like a version you can save. But I've used Pit Crew before. We made it for something else. We used it for like another thing once before, but anyway, fun times. Streaming's fun. Thank you guys for being here and for hanging out. I appreciate it. Let's go ahead and maybe start moving in the direction of hopping into Final Fantasy X. It's a little game that you may have heard of. And I've chosen to do a casual playthrough of it. Even selected that as a part of the my tags for this. Oh, did I? No, it should be. Are you connected? You're not connected. Lol, 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 lol. 1 sec. There we go. So I've decided to kind of just take it easy with this game. I haven't decided if I'll do like. So there are like built-in cheats into this version of the game. I'm playing the HD remaster of Final Fantasy X, and it came with how does this work? FF10 remaster. It has some like extra bits to it. Where like where's the list of things? Like, I think there's a thing where you can, like, skip, like, random, wait, or does it? Maybe not. Oh, well, I think there's, like, different things you can do. We may use them, we may not. I haven't decided yet. Haven't figured out if that's something we'll do, but this is an HD remake, yes. I remember when this game was out, it blew my mind. Yeah. I remember playing it, too, and also, like, this was, like, one of the first games that had, like a ton of voice acting in it, too. I was gonna say, yeah, this is an HD remake. We might also play 10-2. But yeah, this was originally a PS2 game. It's crazy. We might also play 10-2. Whereas Yuna becomes a J-pop idol. But we'll see. This is the first fully voiced for FF games. That's why it's so bad in a good way. Some of it's like okay, some of it's not great. We get to experience it together. What year did this come out? New advancement or character advancement system collections. Select a sphere grid to use. What's the expert sphere grid? Google? Expert sphere grid. What is the difference here? Oh. Interesting. Love the title. Is it Tie-dus? Oh, well, that's fair. I've always said Tie-dus. FF fans get mad at me for saying Tie-dus. I totally forgot. Yeah, some people do say Tie-dus, don't they? And I guess with Japanese spelling, it would be Tie-dus, but come on, there's like so many references to water in this game. It's clearly supposed to be like a tide. It's clearly that. Most Americans had never encountered the option of expert sphere grid before. It's only included in international copies of Final Fantasy X. Standard sphere grid is what you're most familiar with. Each of the characters starts out in their own area of the grid, and most are separated by several modules. Blah, 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 blah. Right. Expert sphere grid. The expert sphere grid befuddled me. I had never seen it before. I had to do some quick research to figure out how expert I needed to be to use it. Your team members all start out very close to each other in the middle of the grid. Well, each team member does already have a few nodes filled out. This makes it easier to change their paths and roles. So if you want to... for instance, Lulu and Yuna can completely swap roles early on, making Lulu the white mage and Yuna the black mage. Interesting. We won't do that. We'll just do the normal one. We're just gonna have fun here. But the voice actor calls himself Tie-dus? Interesting. Okay, well that's probably good. JPP for Prez! This is one of those games where you can rename the protagonist. And so he doesn't ever say his name. No one ever says his name in game. Do people sometimes call him, like, Son of Jekt? Is that something that people do? You have selected the standard sphere grid. Is this the one you want? Yes. Oh. Let's listen to the arranged. I feel like that'll be nice, right? I'm sure we can change this at any time. This is 2022. Let's listen to some... Yeah. It's starting. Shh, it's starting, everybody. Oh, man. Runner. I feel the art style and like clothing style for this game is very unique, and I feel like this was their inspiration for Kingdom Hearts. I feel like all Kingdom Hearts characters look like Final Fantasy X characters for some reason. IMO. Ooh, sassy. I'll check that out. The remastered like faces sometimes look great, sometimes look not great. I can't tell if I like them or not sometimes. Or maybe it's just that I'm so used to like next gen faces, you know?
Listen to my story. This may be our last chance.
Is that too quiet? The original K-pop star. The guy who voices Waka is Bender? Wait, really? Is that, what's his name? What's his name? I never realized that, but that does kind of make sense. The more you hear, the more it's... Yeah, that's actually a good point. Actually, I have to say, Waka was not my favorite character. I was just trying to think who my favorite characters were. Ooh, a ghost. The Prelude song. Watch it on 2x speed? Oh, no. Oh, is it me? We're here? We're here? Okay, we're here. Is there, wait. Where's, like, just the menu? Can't get to the menu? Hello? Wait.
Are
there
you
it goes.
gonna show us that shot tonight?
I don't know. Maybe.
You should do it for us.
There you go.
Can you sign this?
No.
No prob.
Okay, do we change our name? Or do we keep it as Tie-dus? Keep as Tie-dus? Any other input? I'm just curious. Should we do a poll? Should we just keep it as Tie-dus? Also, I love this. Tie-dus! Okay, we'll keep it as Tie-dus.
Alrighty.
Jettis! Oh, it's too late.
Take it easy.
I agree, Renner. I agree. They're pretty iconic.
Can I have your autograph?
No.
Of course.
Good luck tonight.
I don't need it.
Nothing to worry about. Oh, if I score a goal, I'll, do this. That will mean it was for you, okay? What seat?
Ace block in the front row.
Wow, you don't have to shout it, lady.
Got it.
I'm standing right here.
Well, gotta go. Cheer for me.
The cutscenes in this were fantastic.
Teach us how to play.
I will tell you
Hey,
now.
I got a game to play.
I am terrible at
Teach us
Blitzball.
Maybe tonight, well,
You can't tonight.
I mean tomorrow.
Promise?
Promise.
Azure, what a bunch of squares. Blockheads. Azure, welcome in. Look, I'm playing Final Fantasy. I'm doing the thing. This looks like, and it looks like the first Blade Runner, sort of. Some of the buildings do. Nobody was good at Blitzball. I guess. I think unless there's a game that you're like required to win, I don't think I ever really won a game. Supposedly, there's like an easy cheat, which is like, if you're
I was
up,
in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, Jet, gone, vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day. Zanar, I says to myself, what are you thinking? I went running straight back home. We sat up talking about Jet all night. My dad and I never talked so
Jet?
much. Whoa.
Make way, make way!
Oh.
Coming through, sorry. Hey, I'm gonna be late. Hey, let go of me.
What was I gonna say? There's something I was gonna say at some point, and I got distracted. I'm just bad at Blitzball, I guess is what it comes down to. Is this too loud? Please let me know. Why isn't he arriving with the rest of the athletes at the security? I don't know. The idea of this is super cool. He's one of my favorite characters from this game. We doing the sports. Uh-oh. He's one of my faves, but he does. But why does he always have a drunkard's jug? I don't know. Also, does everyone just breathe underwater? I guess. They're just holding their breath. This is a cool shot. And this is why you don't play sports. This is what happens. This is what happens when you play water soccer. Do I have a menu? No. Still don't have a menu.
Orin! What are
Orin.
you doing here?
I always say Oron.
I was waiting for you.
What are you talking about?
World go boom! It does.
Huh?
Oh.
Huh?
Orange just chill with his arm sleeve. I know. It looks so cool, right?
It begins.
What?
Don't cry.
What the?
Mystery child.
Hey, wait! Hey, not this way.
Look.
Seamless switch into a cutscene.
We called it sin.
Sin?
Nice job, nice job. You're really helping. Shoot!
Take it. A gift from Jekt.
My old man?
I hope you know how to use it.
That sword is bigger than he is. And he goes from, like, barely being able to wield it to, like,
These
fighting
ones don't
pretty
matter.
well with it.
We cut through. Don't bother going after all of them. Cut the ones that matter and run.
Do we have skills even right now? Or are we just... He doesn't. What skills do... Power break. Lowers enemy strength. Seems unnecessary right now. We're still just in the tutorial. This barely matters. I feel like it'd be hard to run like that. Or in.
Get out of my town!
Some can't wait to die.
Do you have skills? Overdrives. When a character's overdrive gauge beneath the HP MP display is full, that character may use a special unique attack once. Press left in the command window to use an overdrive. Bushido, Dragon Fang. Oh gosh. Gosh. Lanier, welcome in. Wait, why isn't it playing? Did it even play the thing? There it is. Where's the music? Lanier! Or Lanier! Welcome in. How's it going? Why do I always say it weird? How are you guys doing? Final Fantasy X. We're just starting it, right? Meow. Skulian. Twisted Gwazi, welcome in. How are you guys? How's your stream? What were you playing? Also, is this too loud? What were you playing? Also, happy belated birthday, my friend. How did it go? But getting over it. Ooh, not easy. Not easy. Also, you guys, thank you so much for being here and coming in with the raid. If you guys would like a fist bump, please go ahead and punch your screen on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Wabam! And welcome in. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you had a wonderful birthday the other day, and I hope your stream went well. But yeah, we just started Final Fantasy X. I've played it before, not on stream, but we're sort of just kind of doing a casual playthrough. It's been a super long time since I've played. And Fox Spirit, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. But yeah, so we're just starting it. Yesterday we finished Sherlock Holmes, and now we've moved on to the next obvious choice, which is a JRPG. So I hope you guys are having a great day. Welcome in. If you're new here, I hope things are awesome. I hope you've been having a great, wonderful day. But let us know how the stream was, and let us know about your birthday. And you're also moving soon, if I recall. Overdrive attacks, spiral cut. Oh gosh. Nope. We're bad. We're very bad at these time events. We'll get the hang of it. That was our one chance. Maybe I'm just bad at quick time events in general, because I was not very good at it in Sherlock Holmes, which you'd be surprised there's actually a lot of it. You let the woman die. I did. That was my mistake. Mr. Panda's making me build Legos in the dark. What? Why no turn on light? How much health does this thing have? Also, I'm playing this like as if I was playing Super Mario RPG, where I'm tapping on the button when it hits to see if it does more damage. I don't think that's how this game works, but I'm still doing it anyways. Oh, sorry. We go this way, following Orin. Ooh. Traveler saves here, level 1. Stores a record of your travels. Also fully restores your party's HP and MP. Have I started a playthrough of this before? There is some save data. Interesting. I do not remember. We got a new ceiling fan, and he insists on swapping it out now.
What are you laughing at, old man? Orin, let's get out of here.
We're expected.
Huh?
Huh?
Give me a break, man.
Oh boy. Are you posting? Oh, did you make a character? Maybe general gaming wouldn't be so bad. You did? Oh man, I can't wait to see. Yeah, post it in general gaming. These enemies look like they're all in a dance class for beginners, and they're just trying to learn the steps. I can see that totally. Let's see. Secret! That's so good. This is Secrets, everyone. You should go check it out. You should also all make your own.
This could be bad. That. Knock it down.
See, I was already trying to think. I was trying to already target it, Oron. Way ahead of you. This is secrets. Look at that, adorable. So good. I love it. I love it. That one's also perfect. I love that he chose like the one with the food, all the cooking. You've got the pan set up. That would be your weapon. Yes. More East. I tweeted at the Eastward devs, and I was like, so how do I get into the game? How do I do that? Because I love it too much. Wings start to flicker. I think I should take care of that guy first. The pan is her favorite weapon in Left 4 Dead 2. Good done. Ooh.
Whoa!
Did I do that?
Go.
Oren! Oren!
It's creepy looking.
You are sure? This is it. This is your story. It all begins here.
So I've always wondered, is the entire city dealing with these fiends, or is it just... I feel like, I don't know, I kind of think it's the whole city.
Hey,
All that noise and he's trying to
Hey.
whisper. Tie-dus like, what? What?
My old man?
Can you... Oren, can you... I can't hear you. Oh. Well. This is it. What? This is your... I can't hear you. I can't hear... Oh, whoops. We're supposed to go this way. Jacked. My old man? Oh.
I thought about a lot of things. Like where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded, and then sleepy. I think I had a dream.
A lot of
A
these...
dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone, beside me, so I didn't have to feel alone anymore.
A lot of these monologues remind me of The Wonder Years. It's like the same type of style of thought. I guess he is also retelling a story, so maybe that's part of the deal.
Anybody there?
Hello, Boyd.
Oren! Hey!
It looks like the bird from Agent A that we had to deal with. graphics, they look so real. I actually am trying to figure that out. I don't remember how this connected. So yeah, are we in the future, or how did this work? We save. Right, yeah, I don't know. Is there a chest over here or something? Eh. A high potion. I take. Oh. We're good to move. I'm still in FF1. Can't wait for time travel and airships. Love it. You have to play them in order, too, to understand the full story. Could you imagine? Uh-oh, fishies. Right now we're actually doing quite a bit of damage. That torpedo swim speed, I know, right? Ruh-roh. You know when the monster swims away? Oh. And gets eaten. Oh, not even eaten. He was just like, you're in my way. Please get out of my way. Woo, 29 damage. That's not a lot. Huh. How much health do I have? 500. Is this a scripted death? I can't remember. We're not doing a lot of damage. Tie-dus is so goofy, which I suppose is... I don't think anyone in the history of this game has died here. Oh, wait, really? Okay. I was gonna say, well, he was doing 200 damage a hit, and I was only doing 29. So I was like, wait, do we die here? This doesn't seem like something I'm supposed to survive. Tie-dus is so goofy, which is kind of refreshing, I think. Well, I never played 9, so I don't know what to compare it to. I was gonna say 7 and 8. Both of the protagonists were very
heavy. I made it out
heavy.
of the frying pan and into the freezer.
And moody.
I thought I was gonna die in this place.
Definitely not repeated step sounds. I hate scripted deaths. Yeah, same. I'm just gonna focus on the game and completely ignore the scary things Mr. Panda's doing right now with the fan. Uh-oh.
Cold.
It always makes me shake my fist in the air. I get that.
Fire.
Examine. The remains of a campfire. With flint and tinder, you could start another fire here. A creepy statue. Let's go ahead and save. So why not? First couple ones, they were like teens who were forced into being heroes with the weight of the world on their shoulders. They had a serious style to them. Yeah, for sure. Standing on furniture, dropping things, shattering things. Oh no, Mr. Panda. Ooh. Obtained flint. Oh, I didn't see the Katamari plush. Oh, that's so good. I love it. That's so nice. Okay. So we have that. That is not an exit. I'll learn how to read this map at some point. I'm just making my own story for Final Fantasy 1 and it's fun. Yeah, because there's not one, right? It's just sort of like your heroes. Oh. Obtained a withered bouquet. Can I use that to... It has magnets in it too, so it can pick up items. Aww, adorable. Ooh. Piece of candy. Very generic story for... Yeah, that's right. Of the old ones, 5 is actually my favorite. Maybe we'll play that one day. Because it has a job class system. That's actually... TBH, I actually kind of like Final Fantasy X too, because they brought back the job class system. But, 5 was one of my favorite of the old school ones. Yeah, O-Bombs, I remember. That was, and look at them now. They couldn't even stop if they tried. Uh-oh. Tie-dus behind you.
I need food.
I hear that. I hear that a lot. That's a mood right there.
What do you want?
It was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
You came to say that?
It's been 10 years. I thought you'd be crying.
Who, me?
You cried.
No one asked you, little mystery child. Such a beloved series. Yeah, totally. Just 4 youths selected to be the saviors of the 4 crystals. Very 80s fantasy themed. Yeah, for sure. Uh-oh. Yeah, you cried. Oh, Assassin's Creed. I see what you said. Yeah, totally. I can see that now.
Hey, wait! Don't go out on me! Just hold on. I'll get more wood.
I don't know. Looks real to me.
Give me a break!
This is if Scyther was not a Pokemon. Where's my team? I need a team of heroes. Oh boy. Doesn't say anything, just
You on
motions.
my side? Cool!
Use grenades. Certain items like grenades have special effects when used. These items can only be used during battle by selecting the special ability use. Gosh. I just wanted to see what her auto attack would be, or her main attack would be. Oh, which... Steal? Can I steal something from this? Oh, I stole a grenade! The scene, yeah, I feel like... Very specifically designed. So we throw grenades at this thing, but it also had grenades on it, but it wasn't using the grenades. 2 ability spheres? Okay, Final Fantasy. We get it. Very dramatic just to take her goggles off.
Phew. That was close. Hey, let me go!
Redek Drak! Ifin, Irisa Tekiaka! Wak Edeku! Kemed?
Fed! Trivida Grisa!
Draunia Drakisha Tail.
Ifun Petit! Fapuneket Fedrik!
That's what I always say.
Kuno.
Is that sorry? Yeah, I think that is. Right? No, maybe not. Is it? It might be. Where's the Albed translator?
Ked, it Daija.
Hey, that hurts!
Usujek, Rain?
Whoa. Okay.
Canis!
Yeah, it is sorry.
Right, whatever.
Tuli Hood Kabeg? I
Yep.
said I don't understand.
Akumala!
Fed!
He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
You understand me? All right, I'll work.
I think you beat the game in a certain amount of time. Unlocking parts of the language for translation is an achievement. Oh, nice.
Oh, almost forgot.
Use the sphere grid. The sphere grid is used to develop your characters by activating nodes with spheres. Let's see how this is done. Select a sphere grid from the main menu. The cursor appears at the selected character's current position. Move to move the cursor, or use that to move the cursor. Information on upgrades is displayed at the top of the screen. This location is for defense upgrades. Well, this one lets you learn an ability. These upgrade locations are called nodes. Characters are upgraded by activating these nodes. A character... Well, it's about that time. No! Hammers! Thanks so much for coming in and hanging out with us. I appreciate. And a perfect time for that clip too. Emma, have a good one. Thanks for hanging out with us today, chatting with us. I appreciate. A character must move near a node in order to activate it. Let's go through this step by step. Press X. By pressing X, this cursor returns to the character's position, and a list of commands appear. Select Move to display the number of steps a character can move. Number of steps a character can move is equivalent to his sphere level. Sphere level are gained by getting ability points, which are obtained by participating in battles. Characters must fight battles to gain AP and obtain sphere levels, which are in turn used to move around the grid. In short, if characters do not participate in battles, they will not grow stronger. In this case, Tie-dus has 4, so he can move 4. In general, you should be careful not to move too fast, as you may forget to activate nodes you pass over. Let's take a step. Learn the ability Cheer. Note that you do not have to be at a node to activate it. You can do it from an adjacent node as well. By selecting a destination, as levels are spent, the character will move. When the character arrives at the designated spot, you'll be asked for final confirmation. If the destination is correct, select yes. At this point, the movement process is complete and cannot be cancelled. If you want to activate nodes you passed over, you must spend sphere levels to go back. When you're retracting your steps, you can move 4 steps by spending 1 sphere level. However, going back every time is not very cost efficient. Always plan ahead to avoid wasting sphere levels. Now, since the character is in this position, let's activate a node. To activate nodes, you must use spheres. Spheres are items that can be obtained by various means, but mainly by defeating enemies. Press X. Select Use. A list of spheres currently in stock will be displayed. Every sphere has a special function. For example, power spheres are used to activate strength, defense, and HP nodes. Thanks, Emma! We'll see you later. Ability spheres activate ability nodes. Nodes that can be activated are the node at the character's current position and nodes directly adjacent to it. This means that nodes that are 1 step behind or ahead can also be activated. In this example, the only node that can be activated is an ability node, so only ability spheres can be used. When you select a sphere, the nodes that can be activated by that sphere at that position are highlighted. Ability spheres have been selected here, so only the ability nodes will glow. By selecting the node you want, it will activate and the character will learn its ability. Note that 1 ability sphere was used during this process. Use the same procedure to improve the character strength, magic, etc. Power spheres, magic spheres, and speed spheres are needed to improve each corresponding stat. Also, every node on the grid can be activated separately by each character. This means that a character can reactivate a node already used by another character by moving to it and using the corresponding sphere. Note that locks cannot be opened at present. Another tutorial will become available once you're able to unlock them. Note that now that you know how to upgrade your characters, let's look at the other useful features of the sphere grid. Character's current status can be displayed by pressing triangle. Uses information to plan how you wish to upgrade your characters. Press L1 and R1 to switch between characters. This is useful when you wish to compare the character's stats or when you wish to quickly upgrade multiple characters. Press the middle button to zoom in and out for a better view of the grid. So many grids! I did the important thing and made an eastward avatar. Now to actually eat and get stream ready. Nice! Did you post it? Yay! Gizmo! Looks so good. It looks so good. That is perfect. That is amazing. Love it. I love these. They're so adorable. This seems way too. They're overcomplicating it. Basically, these just unlock abilities or like stat boosts. It's the best I could do because the beards were limited and the shorts were. Yeah, some of it is pretty limited. I agree. I think they need to add more stuff. Because yeah, I think it is kind of limited to some degree. But I love it still. I think it looks so dope. This concludes the Sphere Grid tutorial. Try improving Tie-dus now. They just overcomplicated it. Basically, here we go. We actually have a menu now. You just move around and you activate these things to give you abilities. That's really all it is. Wait, we only have one sphere thing? So you move, and then we do have an ability sphere, so we can unlock this ability. And then you basically just maneuver throughout the entire thing, unlocking your upgrades. Subtitles are on. Sure, why not? Oh, wait. Yeah. All I got out of that description was that you need to activate your nose. Amazing. Is there anything else?
Some ancient ruins right beneath us. It's not active now, but there should still be some power left. We're gonna go down there and activate it. And then we should be able to salvage the big prize.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's get to work.
Roger.
Yeah, like Samantha from Bewitched. Exactly. Exactly like that. Oh. Oh, dive? I think we're just following the anchor. Tie-dus is like no questions asked, like sure, okay, I guess I was just captured by these people. Might as well help them. How did two of them die? Weren't there three? Did I somehow hit two of them? Got a power grid. Is this? Yeah, okay. Is this a save? Yeah. Examine. Tie-dus is great with computers. And we're in. He hacked it. He's a master hacker. Is there anything in this room? No hidden. Come on, Tie-dus. Uh-oh. Oh, he does hit like a few of them. Interesting. Oh, they're one, like, creature, I think. That's why. Okay. Very confused. I was like, how is he hitting all of them? I see. They're considered, like, one monster. There he goes, just banging on the glass again. But it's working. So why stop, I suppose? Uh-oh. Oh boy, that actually kind of startled me. Ambushed! Nice try, bud. Who is this? Do we have a grenade? We don't. But you can steal something, maybe. Yeesh! Using a grenade underwater seems difficult. Out of attack range. Special commands become available in certain battles. Press left in the command window to access them. Stand by. Oh, you heal when you stand by. Is that right? Oof. Steal again. $700. Yeesh. You heal up. You're having some trubs, my friend. Why not? Oh, overdrive. All right, let's see if I can not mess this up. Hey, I did it. Couldn't steal anything. Well, that's a waste. Item, potion. Same to you, my friend. Attack enemy from both sides. Oh. We did it! Take that. Okay. So when do we, hold on. Is one sphere level, which is 0. we could move here. So his defense went up. Neat. We turn on the lights. Oh, it's one of our friends. Hello. Are you just swimming around? The music is very good in this game. I kind of forget that. Did we get the treasure?
Futra ersje. Tradanukt van een eker. Hoef, roefdu, tungadib. Wee, wacheta.
Oh my
Hey!
gosh.
Hey, I helped out, didn't I?
That's very rude. I would like to talk to the captain of this ship because I don't like the way I was just treated.
Hungry.
Whoa! Right on.
Oh my gosh, Titus. Chew your food.
Hey! It's because you eat too fast. Hey!
Hello there. What is your name?
Riku?
Whoa! You really do understand. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Titus is having a mental break right now.
Why didn't you say so earlier?
I didn't get a chance to. Everyone thought we were a fiend.
We?
Oh, we means you.
Who are you guys anyway?
We're Albed. Can't you tell? Wait, you're not an Albed hater, are you?
I don't even know what an Albed is.
Where are you from?
Xanarkand. I'm a Blitzball player. Star player of the Xanarkand Abes.
Did you hit your head or something?
You guys hit me?
Oh, right. Do you remember anything before that?
So I told her everything there was to tell about Xanarkand. About life there, Blitzball, and Sin's attack. And about how Aaron and I were engulfed in this light. I just said things as they came to mind. But then I started to wonder. Did I say something funny?
You were near Sin.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, you'll be better in no time. They say your head gets funny when Sin is near. Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
You mean I'm sick?
Because of Sin's toxin, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, there is no Xanarkand anymore. Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago. So no one plays Blitzball there.
Huh? What do you mean, 1,000 years ago? But I saw Sin attack Xanarkand. You're saying that happened 1,000 years ago? No way!
You calling me a liar? Albed Primer, Volume 1. The secrets of the Albed language are revealed. Y equals A. Find Albed primers to help you decipher the strange Albed language. Tie-dus has achieved the rank of Albed Hujila.
Jet has learned a new language.
Me when I ask about anything before COVID. Yay, thank you for those bits, Runner. We should do I wonder if there's a Duolingo on Albed. Can we do that? I am correct. No, I know exactly what you were saying. Gosmo. Riku, you crazy. Couldn't have been 1,000 years ago. I was there yesterday.
You said... You play Blitzball?
Uh-huh.
You know, you should go to Luca. Someone might know who you are, or you might find someone you recognize.
Luca?
Ah.
One thing that's weird about the voice acting in this game, I feel like sometimes there's too long of a break between what they say. You played Blitzball?
Okay, leave it to me. I'll get you to Luca. Promise. You'd rather stay here?
Uh-uh.
Okay, I'll go tell the others. Wait here. Oh. And one thing. Don't tell anyone you're from Xanarkand, Kay? Yevon says it's a holy place. You might upset someone.
Oh, uh-huh. My Xanarkand? Some kind of holy place? Yeah, right, I thought. Since when? Yevon? Sin? Luca? I thought Sin just took me to a faraway place, that I could go back in a day or two. But 1,000 years into the future? No way! Whoa!
Look at what you did, Tie-dus.
Shin! Sinek Musa! Etonic! Etonic!
Whoa! Ah!
Tie-dus! Save current game? Yes. I mean, we just died, right? There's no way we're gonna survive this. A whirlpool? Right now, we're dead. This is GG. Look, we're drowning. We're dead. Oh, we're alive. We made it. I was worried.
Riku!
Hey!
Blitzball!
Hey, you okay?
It really does sound like Bender.
Hey!
Tie-dus is just a show off. I'm cornered.
Yo. Hiya.
You wanna try that move one more time?
Finally. Things were starting to look up.
You wanna try that move one more time? So much of the movement mechanics are just awkward and weird, yeah.
You know, amateur. Who you play for?
The Xanarkin Abes.
Ooh, Tie-dus, you shouldn't say that.
What team you say again?
I meant... Forget that.
I meant the
I got
Dallas
too, close to
Cowboys.
sin and my head's all foggy like. So, I don't know where this place is. Or even where I came from.
Sin's toxin got to you. But you're still alive. Praise be to Yevon. All right, back to practice. I'm Waka, coach and captain of the Besaid Aurochs, brother.
Besaid.
What, you hungry? Okay, back to the village. I'll get you something.
Why did he have to rub it in that we lost the playoffs this week? No, I forgot. I really want to make Captain Waka proud at this year's tournament. I can head the ball pretty good. Today's just a bad day, yeah? I gotta stop closing my eyes when the ball comes down. That shot was spectacular, brother. Wish I could shoot like that. Yeah, I'll admit it. We're not the best blitzers in Spira. You gotta start somewhere, though, you know? Don't let that get you down. Anything... like around here? Ooh. Antidote. Oh, you can swim. Okay. I won't go in the water yet. It just would have been funny if he just had made up a team name. Yeah, I'm the... Nothing here. Keep it up. Keep it up, everyone. Good practice. Good practice.
I felt like I could trust this Waka, so I just had to ask. It's true Xanarkin was destroyed, right? 1,000 years ago? So it's just a big pile of rubble now, isn't it?
Long time ago, there were a whole lot of cities in Spira. Big cities with machina, machines to run them. People played all day and let the Machina do the work. And then, well, take a look. Sin came and destroyed the Machina cities. And Xanarkand along with him. Yeah, that was about 1,000 years ago. Just like you said.
It does really
You
sound
ask
like
me,
him too.
Sin's our punishment for letting things get out of hand. What gets me though, is we gotta suffer because of what some goofballs did way back when. Of course, we must always repent for our sins. That's important. It's just that it's hard to keep at it sometimes, you know?
It was just as Riku said. Waka and Riku couldn't both be lying.
John
Why would they?
DiMaggio.
But you from the Xanarkand Daves, that was a good one, huh? Hey, I'm not saying that team never existed, yeah? But you gotta figure, a team living in luxury like that be pretty soft, eh?
I appreciated the fact that Waka was trying to cheer me up. But at that time, all I could think about was everything that happened to me. All this started with Sin. Maybe if I could find Sin one more time, I could go home. For now, I just live life until that time came. No more worrying about where or when I was. Sure, it was hard not to think of home, but I started to feel better already. A little better. Maybe.
I love that you can tell when it's a main character in this game because they're like their model is clearly in high def, where everyone else is just untouched. They did not even think about really updating them, which is fair.
Hey,
they
it's
don't
this
need
way.
to. Well, what's this way, Waka? Also, I can't help but think everyone is a cube head. Yeah, exactly. I can't think of Fozzie Bear when I think of Waka. Waka is very comfortable with the new guy. This,
What's the big
I
idea?
just met you pushes off cliff. Wrong way. This way. This way. There we go. Right? No. Oh. Get him, Waka! The whack! Not this way, right? Okay. How do I look at the map? Is there a way to, like... I guess there's not one. Rude. What are his dark attack? It looks darkness on an enemy for 3 turns. That's like the blinding attack, right? Whack. Whack. It's a very satisfying sound. Let's check the sphere grid real quick. We have 0 levels, but does he have anything that he can... I remember, like, playing this game and being like, wow! These graphics are so amazing. Will we ever have anything better than this? I mean, this game has voice acting. What more could you want? Height of game. We did it, everyone. We finished gaming. Okay, this is very rude. We did it, everyone. Back it up. We beat gaming, finally. We may rest. I remember I was singing that about a few PS2 games, comparing it to the PS1 and N64. Yeah. Well, and it's funny how, like, our memories often make games, like look better, you know what I mean? Like, if we look at them now, it's a lot different, but at the time, the way we think about it, it's like, oh, that was like, I don't remember the pixels. Everything looks so good. Overkill. Did I? Okay, we have a sphere level now. What ability is this? Flee. Well, we don't want to flee. Not yet. I can't even imagine what the next steps will be. Well, we'll be in the metaverse. Oh, Ponce. We're gonna be in the metaverse now. That's what's next. We all work for Zuckerberg now. Oh yeah, what is life?
Let me go.
Already
Got
choking.
a favor to ask you.
You want me on your team, right?
Hmm? A major Blitz tournament's coming up. All the teams in Spira will be there.
It bothers
It's
me that
so
he's wearing
huge,
shoes.
I'm sure someone there will
in the water.
recognize you. Then you can go back to your old team, right? It'll be fun. What do you say, huh? Come on, come on.
Tie-dus would have trench foot.
Sure thing.
Dude, our team is gonna rock, eh?
Wait, Tie-dus, where are you going? You don't know how to get to our village? We're gonna be like
I
Tron, just
thought
get
then that
thrown into the
Blitzball
game
and Sin
itself.
were the only two things that Spira and Xanarkand had in common. I wasn't too far off either.
This is where I was born. I started Blitz when I was 5. I joined the Aurochs at 13, 10 years ago. 10 years, and we never won a game. Well, after last year's tournament, I quit. Time seemed right. So, after quitting, I got this new job, yeah? But every time my mind wandered, I thought about the game.
10 years without a single win will do that.
My first match last year was my big chance. But something else was on my mind. I couldn't focus.
Nice excuse.
Hey, hey!
So, you want to win the next tournament? Go out with a bang.
Let's scroll
So,
up.
what's our goal?
I don't care how we do. Long as we play our best. If we give it our all, I can walk away happy.
No. If I say, what's our goal? You say, victory! When you play in a Blitzball tournament, you play to win.
Victory? You're serious?
I hate to lay him down because I'm very bad at Blitzball. 10 years and never won a game. Maybe Blitzball isn't your calling. That is a fair point, Runner. But hello, the Scrolllock. Welcome in. How do you like Final Fantasy games? I love them. 8 is my favorite. But I haven't played 10. Oh, we're just walking. I thought. Do you like Final Fantasy?
Ah, the one from the sea.
Be on guard. There are fiends on the road today.
After surviving your run-in with Sin, it would be a shame if something happened now.
Don't worry.
Who are they?
Luzu and Gata, Crusaders.
Huh? Crews of what?
What, you forgot that too? Hey, sorry. Don't worry about it. I'll help you out.
Cool. In return, come tournament time, I'll make sure we take the cup.
I'm not big on
About the
RPGs, but maybe I'll play
Crusaders, you can
FF6
ask them
one day.
yourself. They got a lodge in their village.
I am. Yeah, we're gonna be. This will be our main game for a bit. We're going because JRPGs take a long time. We will throw in other games in between, but we'll probably do like 2 streams of Final Fantasy, 1 stream of something else, 2 streams of Final Fantasy, etc. Though I believe this weekend, Friday and Saturday, we're doing something special. I just need to confirm. But the normal schedule will be kind of switching it up
Besaid village.
every couple of
They
days.
got any food there?
We'll get you something over there later. Take a look around first. Let's see. The Crusaders' Lodge is over yonder. Luzu and Gata are usually there. All right. Over here.
Huh? What's up?
Oh wait, is it?
Remember the
I
prayer,
thought
right?
did I not change it? It should be Final Fantasy X. Is it not? Did I not save it? It shows here. Maybe I had typed it in and I never hit done. Is that what happened? Oh, I think that's what it was. It is now. Oh, perfect. Okay, I just changed it. Nice. Nice. That's Square Guy. Welcome in. It is now. Perfect. There you go. I thought I changed it like when we started an hour and a half ago. Wait, do you remember the prayer? I don't remember.
I didn't know it in the first place, to tell the truth.
Gonna learn
Man,
things
that's
so much
like
for the
the
lurk. I
basics of the
appreciate.
basics. All right, I'll show you.
Oh, you're totally good. Totally good. Hope you're having a good day, Square.
Go ahead, you try.
Uh-oh, the double lurk? Totally good. It's not that hard, Tie-dus. it's not that hard.
Hey, not bad. Okay, now go present yourself to the temple summoner.
Any Blitzball player would know that prayer. It was the Blitzball sign for victory.
Yeah, then why did you do it so awkwardly, Tie-dus? You... Okay, what's this? Okay, this is not a shop. I guess all I need to do is just... Oh, wait. I assume we'll do the Square Gang... Wait, no way. That's kind of amazing, actually. Buy items. Squid Gang. Love it. That is perfect. Have you played this before, Square? Do you play like JRPGs? I'm waiting for a bender line like Fry. Let's dump it in the sewer and say we delivered it. I haven't though. That goes for Mini Games Fair. I love Final Fantasy. I also love Futurama. Let's go. Is Yuna here? I can't remember. I like the idea of JRPGs, and I've started so many, but I always get so burnt out. I hear that. They can be very long. That's kind of why we're playing a very casual playthrough of this. Because otherwise you can spend forever. Persona 5 is probably one of the better ones that I've played recently, but...
It was then, standing in that place.
But yeah, I get that. It can be a lot of time, and... sometimes
I began
not
to
very
realize how different this world was from my own.
Okay, you see, that's how I normally play these games. I felt huge investments indeed. Persona 5, which I don't know if you... I feel like, have you ever mentioned on stream if you've played Persona 5? Or maybe you just mentioned in passing, or somebody's chatted about it. Persona 5 can be a lot. That's another one I started. So you at least probably caught on to the fact that there's like a calendar system. And so you literally can't do everything unless you're using a guide that's telling you how to efficiently use every day. But I felt the same way. I was just like, but what if I can't, like, I miss something? It's a lot. I'm playing, Like a Dragon, and I'm loving it, but it's long. Oh, I don't think I know that one. I played a fair bit of Persona 4, so I'm very familiar. I have not played 4. I want to, because I like a lot of those voice actors. It does my head in. Yeah. I feel that way. I like turn-based JRPGs because there is, like, on the flip side, in battles and stuff, you can kind of take your time to strategize, but it still can take a lot of time. Oh, the Yakuza. Okay, yeah. It's a lot, but I love the Final Fantasy worlds. So I get into
10 years have passed since Lord Braska became High Summoner. And finally, we receive a statue for our temple.
Well, what's a High Summoner? I got too close to Sin's, toxin.
It was funny hearing myself make the same excuse over and over. Funny, and a little sad.
The Summoners are practitioners of a sacred art, sworn to protect the people of Yevon. Only a chosen few become Summoners, who call forth entities of great power, the Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers and come down to us. They are the blessing of Yevon.
A statue of Jet.
So what he
Amazing.
meant
What if?
was that we should respect some kind of great men, or something like that, I figured.
How does this one see what they're doing? I don't know. Only sworn guardians may approach the Cloister of Trials. Well, okay. Well then fine. I won't go up there. Hello. Even searching the scriptures of Yevon, I have found no cure for Sin's toxin. May the blessing of Yevon guide you to health, friend. Got any treasure chests in here? Got any, something I can take? Nope, okay. You see, I love 8's world probably the best. It's a little, like, weirdly modern at times. Involves a military academy. But it's, like, cool. Though I will say, I love Yuna in this game. I think Yuna might be my favorite character. I don't understand the progression between 10 and 10-2. Fine. Pray hard, and the toxin will surely release its grip on you. Yes, Love 8. My wife was like, "What are you playing?" She was like, "That looks terrible compared to anything you play." It's true. It certainly shows its age. But that's okay. It's not it's not about the graphics. It's not about the graphics. At least this has some decent 3D, that's true. Yeah, I mean, when we play 8, it'll be something, that's for sure. Besaid's devotion to the teachings of Yevon is commendable. Still, there is much for a priestess such as I to teach them. I remember it was 4 discs. What are CDs? Hello. Ooh. We learned that P means B. Imagine trying to say PB and J in
you.
Al Bhed.
You were attacked by Sin, right? Recently, was it?
I think so.
So, Sin can't be far, right? You're not hiding anything, are you?
Why would I?
If Sin's nearby, it'll attack the island for sure. But it hasn't. I wonder why.
I'm sorry. I really don't know anything. To tell the truth, I don't even know what the Crusaders are.
You're kidding, right?
Sin, the toxin. Gotta tell him who we are.
Yes, sir. The Crusaders are sworn to battle Sin. We have chapters throughout Spira, accepting all who wish to join our struggle. The hero Mihen formed the Crusaders 800 years ago as the Crimson Blades. Later, our ranks grew and we called ourselves the Crusaders. We've been fighting Sin ever since.
What? You've been fighting 800 years and you still haven't beat it?
Yeesh!
Well, we've steered Sin away from towns many times.
Don't drag
That's all
them
we can
like
do.
that, Tie-dus.
Nobody's ever been able to defeat it. Our mission as Crusaders is to protect the temples, towns, villages, and people of Spira.
So, then whose job is it to defeat Sin?
Is Sin's toxin really this bad, sir?
Majora's Mask in the
It does
background.
seem rather bad. We could just tell you, but I think it better for you to try and remember. Go pray at the temple. Perhaps Yevon will help you regain your memory.
And I think in the Video Game Study Lounge Spotify playlist, I think there's like a remix of that song. Or of this song. Hey kid, get out of my way. Yeah. Is there something I'm missing? I'm supposed to... Please let the Auroch score at least 1 goal. Yeesh. May the apprentice summoner return to us safely. The village was attacked by Sin when I was just a little kid, yeah? The village was burnt to ashes. I still have nightmares of that day. Okay, so where do you want me to go? The High Summoners in order from the right, Lord Braska, Lady Yukon, Lord O'Holland, and Lord Gandalf. Do you remember them now? No, not at all. Where do I need to go? Where did Waka run off to? Ah, there you are.
Sorry, man. No time for lunch yet. Take a nap. You look bushed.
Thanks. I will.
You could at least go see how they are doing.
We can't interfere. It's a rule.
Have a beer,
But
Fry.
it's been nearly. But it's been nearly.
It's been nearly a day already.
His memories are so sandy.
Perhaps you could go look for us.
People are searching for him now.
Thank you.
Who cares whether he comes back or not?
But he might die.
Fine, let him.
Tie-dus.
Do you hate him so? But if he dies, you'll never be able to tell him how much you hate him.
I've always thought that's such a weird way to approach this. But if he dies, you'll never be able to tell him how much you hate him. I mean, I guess.
Waka?
Is that really the best parenting at this point? I don't know. I just don't know if I like that. I don't know how to feel about it.
Is something wrong?
The summoner hasn't returned from the trial.
Eh?
Eh?
Well, apprentice summoner, really.
Huh?
Ah?
There's a room in there called the Cloister of Trials. Beyond is where the apprentice summoner prays.
Lanier!
If the prayer is heard, the apprentice becomes a fully fledged summoner. Remember?
So someone is in there somewhere and they haven't come back out. Right, I got it.
Lanier, how was your
A
birthday?
day's already gone by.
Is it particularly dangerous in there?
Sometimes, yes.
Why don't you go in and help?
There's already guardians in there. Besides, it's forbidden.
Lol.
Hey, but what if something happens? What if the summoner dies?
The precepts must be obeyed.
Like I care.
Keep your own rules, old man.
Maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all.
So rude. Cloister of Trials. Those who seek to learn of Yevon's secret arts are tested by the Cloister of Trials. Find the right way, and you'll be taken to the Chamber of the Faith. Examine objects with X to open the way. It's easy to do the right thing when you have no idea what is right. Fair. Your birthday was great. Good. I'm glad. Are you a big Final Fantasy X fan? I'll break every button. Strange glyph glows. Touch glyph. I haven't played it in years, but I dumped so much time into it. Yeesh. I haven't played this one in forever. I did beat it, but I don't remember a ton of it, TBH. Like, I remember big moments. You must use the sphere to go any further. Okay. Glyph spheres open the way to the Chamber of the Faith. Destruction spheres open the way to hidden treasure. It seems that Besaid spheres are also necessary. He learned all of this from the wall. This was definitely a game that was binged. Ooh, I removed a glyph sphere. You can only carry one sphere at a time. I remember these temples. I remember these. This door seems to be unlocked by an unseen force. You see a sphere-shaped recess. I remember when playing this game, it was the only game I played until it was finished. I hear that. That was kind of me with Final Fantasy VIII. Let's see what's around the corner. Hello. Does this do anything? No? Okay. Touch the symbols. There you go. I'd like to see you play FF8. We will. I think we're going to do 10, 9, 8 in that order. Excuse me, in that order. I have to work on my voices for 8. Because I don't want to ruin the experience. I need to prepare.
If not, Reno is going to talk like this, and I don't think people would like that.
I remember trying it for one day when I was like 15. Then I got into a battle with a T. Wait, did you never finish 8? You see a sphere-shaped recess. Does this one go here? Did that do anything? No? Okay. Never finished 8. I played it for like 2 hours. Oh, I love 8. We will play it for sure. It's so good. We'll probably play 15 as well. But we'll see when. Ooh. Even, oh yeah. Everyone will have to get over how it looks. Move the pedestal set with the sphere to the correct place. If you move it improperly, step on the shining glyph to return the pedestal to its original place. Okay. I assume it just goes straight in. We did it.
Hey!
Hello.
What's gotten into you? Hey,
Look,
it's okay.
I do what I want.
Only summoners, apprentice summoners, and their guardians can enter here. It's a tradition, very important.
So what about you?
Bender.
Me? I'm a guardian.
A guardian?
I don't know.
Whoa! Ah!
But the purple
Summoners go on a
thing.
pilgrimage to pray at every temple in Spira. Guardians protect them. The Guardian's in there now. One of them's got a sure fuse, and who knows what the other's thinking. Well, now that we come this far, might as well go all the way.
Kimari. I did not like Kimari.
What are you doing here? Didn't think we'd be able to handle it.
No, it's just... See, I told you she gets mad easy.
Is the summoner all right?
Who are you?
My name's Tie-dus. Nice to meet you. She alive? Be careful. Oh gosh. My first step is a doozy.
I've done it. I have become a summoner.
She did it, everybody.
Man, was I surprised. And here I was thinking summoners were all old geezers.
Putting your transgression aside, for now, let us celebrate the birth of a summoner. Look, I just did what I thought I had to. That's all.
Hey, over here!
Kimari? No, can't talk to you. Okay. I love the summons in this
What?
game. This was
Ow!
so cool.
Wait till you see this.
I can't see anything.
Ready?
Okay.
Okay. What's the name of the first one? So it's the bird thing. In the older Final Fantasies, summons were my favorite too. So like being able to actually use them in battle was so cool. Oh, we get to name them. I forget about that. This really is one of them Final Fantasies, ain't it? It really is. It is Tank.
I had never seen anything like it in my life. Sure, it was a little scary, but still, I could feel a strange kind of gentleness coming from it.
Is he talking about the summon or Yuna? Wait, Valifor! Jet needs a onesie of her spirit beast. Forget Cozy. I wish I had a Moogle one. They actually make one. I would love a Moogle one. I feel like we should name our summon something. The narration is cool. I feel like we don't get a ton of games where the main character... Yeah. I was saying, it reminds me of the Wonder Years a little bit. The way he narrates, too. It's kind of like... Because he's sort of... Like, he's retelling the story, sort of. So it's like a... He narrates it with, like, that he knows what's going to happen or what was happening in context, sort of. We should name our Aeons. The Wonder Years Return of the Memories. For PS5, love it. How would we do this? Is there any way that I can... Is there any... I was just thinking maybe we could name summons after people in chat. How would we do that? How do we choose who gets to be named that? Do we choose the last... Maybe it's the last, like... Do we Fight Club for it? Okay, everyone. Meet me. One, this has not been used in forever. Thank you for that, Tank. Visit my name upon the island of this creature. I would like a version of the Wonder Years where Jet is narrating his life, but it's from the day before, so he talks about yesterday. Perfect. Every stream, I'll just talk about the stream before. Of course I could. Do as you please. Well, I was thinking we could do, like... Maybe we'll do... Like, the previous... Like, big things, like... We'll look at, like... bits and who followed or whoever, something like that. Or, like, who's subscribed, etc. We'll name it after... Does that make sense, sort of? I don't know. It's true. We could name. Let's name the first one after Mr. Sassy Panda. He is our sub leader, so let's do that. And we'll figure out for the rest. Mr. Sassy. I like that we're calling this one Mr. Sassy too. That's. Oops. Mr. Sassy. That's what we can fit.
I remember that night we talked for the first time. I didn't know it then, but after that night, everything changed.
He's
For
fire, so
everyone.
it makes sense.
For me.
Let me introduce you to the team. This guy here wants into the tournament so bad, I let him on the team.
Lol.
His memory's a little fuzzy, so don't mind him if he says anything odd. Come on, say hi.
Hi guys.
I feel like all these clothes seem
So what's our
incredibly
goal?
uncomfortable.
To do our best! Nope, we got a new goal now. Our new goal is victory! To win every match, defeat every opposing team, to bring the Crystal Cup back to our island. That's all we need to do to win. Easy, huh?
They're just shouting victory over it.
Victory! 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 Victory!
I just booted up Star Wars Battlefront 2 for a minute. Why? I am not sure. Love it. When I grow up, I want to be a Blitzball. I believe in you, War. They kind of look like firefighter pants, sort of, but like not really, but much more uncomfortable.
You heathen!
But like loose fitting.
Stay away from the summoner!
You're a bad man.
Wow, that's very
Baby
rude, little
Yoda,
girl.
Be careful.
But it was really my fault to begin with.
Little girl, come say that to my face.
I'm Yuna. Thank you so much for your help earlier.
I'm sorry about that. Wasn't that... Wasn't I not supposed to...
I don't know.
Guess
I don't think so.
kind of overreacted.
Oh no, I was overconfident.
Tank, you're so quick with that.
I saw that Aeon thing. That's amazing.
Really? Do you think I can become High Summoner?
I think you can.
Lady Yuna, come play with me some more.
No.
So, tomorrow then.
Tomorrow?
We're going on the same boat, aren't we?
Oh, really?
We can talk more.
Huh.
High five? Or was he saying goodbye?
You can tell me all about Xanarkand.
Oh. Oh.
She's cute, yeah?
Yeah.
Don't get no ideas.
No promises there, big guy. Hey, but what if she, like, comes on to me?
That's not going to happen. If you get tired, let me know. I had a bed made for you.
Stay away from the summoner!
Yeesh. Okay, fine. Come on, you know. The toughest team out there is the Goers, and the stadium's on their home turf. Now that you're with us, we've got nothing to fear. Hey, I'll just try to stay out of your way. You should get to sleep. Get some rest. We head out on the same boat tomorrow.
Stay away from the
The Winters. Ready for bed? I think there's nothing else I'm supposed to do, right?
We leave.
Is there a destruction fear somewhere? war? Stay away from the summoner.
Stay away from the summoner!
Yeah, I'm ready for
Sleep
bed.
tight.
I think I'm just staying at the inn. I don't know why he said that he had a bed made for me. Sandy dreams again. Oh, Yuna.
Where's that boat?
Everyone will find us if it doesn't come soon.
You really sure this is okay?
Would you take me to Xanarkand?
Hey! You said you'd go with me!
Oh, hey,
I thought Waka told you not to get any ideas.
He did?
Yeah, so you're coming with me.
Hey, stop dreaming! You with a woman? You can't even catch a ball!
Shut up, Dad!
Oh, what's the matter? Gonna cry again? Cry, cry. That's the only thing you're good for.
I hate you.
Huh? What'd you say?
You have to speak loudly.
Sora.
I hate you!
Huh?
That's the spirit.
You can do it.
What a weird dream, but to be fair, that's kind of what dreams are like sometimes.
I hate you!
He's dead, okay? Dead.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
He does look a lot like Chapu. I was
Chapu.
surprised too, the first time I saw him. But no matter what he looks like, he isn't Chapu. You shouldn't have brought him here in the first place.
Yeah, but he needed our help.
Excuses again?
Yeah, but...
That's it. No more. Enough, Waka.
If she sees a belt on the island, she commandeers it.
Scary. So, who's Chapu?
My little brother, Chapu. He looked like you.
He's dead?
Tie-dus doesn't really have
He
very
was with
good
the Crusaders when they fought
tact.
Sin last year. He didn't make it. I first heard on the day of the tournament.
Oh, so that's why.
I became a guardian to fight Sin, yeah?
Revenge, then?
That was the idea. I'm more worried about a stupid game now than avenging my brother. Well, after the next tournament, I'll be a guardian full-time. I know it kinda looks like I'm using you, but I'm not.
Don't worry. I mean, I owe you a lot. You really helped me out, you know? What I mean is... Thanks, Waka.
Stop. You're embarrassing me.
I remember having a thing for Lou, but then I remember thinking, it's a little inefficient to be running around in the desert. Yeah, for sure. All those belts, it'd be very loud, too. Lurk time, dang, thank you for the lurk! I appreciate. We're only going to go for a bit longer, and then we'll be leaving. I kind of want to at least get, like, the game going. To get past all of this, like, prologue stuff. And then actually, like, I don't know, you know, move forward.
Hey, sleepyhead. Something I want to give you.
Whoa!
This
You giving
dope
this
sword.
to me?
Yeah, use it well.
That's the sword you gave Chapu.
Well, he never used it.
It just happens to
Where's
look
Yuna?
identical to my
We're taking
other
the same
sword,
boat as Yuna, right?
but cooler.
Why do we gotta wait here?
Yuna came to this village 10 years ago, when the last calm started.
The calm?
Since then, she's been like a little sister to me and Lulu. But she had the talent. She became an apprentice. Now, today, she leaves as a summoner.
This is our journey. We should leave together.
It's the Yuna theme song, right? Isn't that what it is?
You really don't need all that luggage.
They're not really my things. They're gifts for the temples we're to visit.
This isn't a vacation, Yuna.
I guess you're right.
Okay, off we go.
So she's just gonna leave the luggage out there like that? She's like, someone will get it. I'm leaving now. What are they gonna do? Get mad at me? Can we go back? Did we get everything? War scares me. They went by saying, "Did you get the thing?" Did you get that thing I sent you? Oh, I wonder, is it in the temple?
Exclamation mark lurk.
Thank you for the lurk, runner. Maybe he's in the temple. Oh, well, I'm sure it's fine. We're not gonna get everything. I have to tell myself. I thought it'd say the message. I don't think it does.
Here comes one now. Hey, why don't you try out that sword I gave you?
Dang.
No problem.
It's definitely a cool sword
Not
design.
too shabby. You kept up with him pretty well. Might make a good guardian someday. A flyer. My kind of customer.
Get him, Waka. He leveled up. We got some spheres.
That looks like trouble.
Ha! Watch this!
Told ya. Only magic can beat that thing.
Lulu.
You can't beat them down. You gotta use magic of an element they don't like.
Magic? Element?
Let's have our black mage show you what I mean. Lou, you're up.
Clueless, aren't you? Good thing I'm here.
I always liked her like the dolls that she has. Magic and fiends have properties called elements. There are 4 elements: fire, ice, lightning, and water. Fire and ice are opposed, as are lightning and water.
Spells of ice work well against fire fiends, and ice fiends are weak against fire magic. You follow?
I get fire and ice, but what about lightning and water?
Lightning and water are opposed, just like fire and ice. This one here is a water fiend, which means...
Black magic, thunder. Dead. Manosphere.
Take your time.
Let's get going, man.
We're gonna wait.
Huh?
Are you ready?
What's going on?
It's an ancient custom. People leaving the island pray here for a safe trip. Chappu didn't pray that day. Said he'd miss his boat. That should do it.
Okay, let's go ahead and save here. We will continue this tomorrow. Yeah, so the plan for Final Fantasy X, I mentioned just a little bit ago, is that we are going to be, what we'll do is we will, play like maybe 2 days. Ooh, God, chill. Play 2 days of Final Fantasy, then play something else, and then play like maybe a couple more days, something like that, just to give it a break. Sometimes JRPGs, kind of like what we were talking about, JRPGs can be a bit much sometimes, and they're just really long, and you know, the battles can be somewhat repetitive sometimes. So we'll kind of take our time with this, but also I don't know. I'm kind of pushing through the story. But we'll get some other games in between just to keep it fresh. This week, I don't really know what the plan will be. I guess it's Tuesday. Tomorrow we'll play this. Thursday, up in the air. Friday and Saturday, we're gonna be doing something special. I need to double check that it still works. But Talinus and I are gonna be playing It Takes Two on stream on Friday and Saturday. So that'll be a different thing. So we might still play Final Fantasy on Thursday, or we might do something else still. I don't know. But you can expect that we'll play a couple days of this, switch it up, play, then go back until we finish this. And then I don't know what game we'll play after once we get done with Final Fantasy. But anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out today. We're going to raid into Gizmo's stream. Gizmo just started. Good game, Gizmo. But before we go, I want to say thank you to Tank for the raid. Appreciate it. Best Biscuits, thank you for the bits. Joe Gate, thank you for resubscribing at tier 3. Thank you so much. Runner, thank you for the bits. SKS, Skulian. Yep, that's how you say that for sure. Thank you for the follow. Linear, thank you for the raid. Foxberry for the follow. Runner for the bits. And Runner for more bits. I appreciate it. But thank you guys so much for hanging out today. Let's go ahead. Let's go to Good Game Gizmo. He's playing Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy. Something like that. Hold on. Good game. Yeah. Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy, which is like a kind of like a retro game. So I think he's playing it on the Switch though. It's like the HD remake of it. But let's go ahead and we'll go over there. That's what I'm trying to say. I can't speak today. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thanks for hanging out, chatting, chilling. Always fun. Trying to think if there's anything else worth mentioning. I don't think so. But I'll keep you guys updated on the stream for Friday, Saturday. I need to double check with Talinus, make sure everything still works, but it should be good. But thank you guys for being here, hanging out with me today, all of the support. Yeah, I guess that's really all I have to say. And I feel like I usually like to wait till the raid counter goes down a little bit before I like switch over, but I guess because I don't have anything else, I'll go ahead and switch over now. Anyway, have a great day. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.